everyone, I wanted to do a video about something that I was looking at and hadn't seen a lot of videos on, so I wanted to share. I have been already starting to look at science options for next school year, and I already decided that whatever we do, I want it to work for both my third grader and my sixth grader so we can do science together, because right now they do it separately. And I had been looking at this book, How to Be Good at Science, which is a DK book. It's really cool. And I noticed that they have workbooks that go with it. And there's one for grades 6 to 8, and there's one for grades 2 to 5. And I thought, oh, maybe this would be a good option for us. And I haven't made that, well, I kind of made that decision, but I wanted to show it to you because I wasn't sure how these workbooks were laid out. Do they work page by page with this, or, how does that go? So I thought I would show you in this video. So here's this book. It is about 2 years old. I think it came out in 2018. And I will show you the topics that it covers. Has an introduction to science and engineering. Then it goes into life science, matter, energy, forces in earth and space. And I'll show you a few spreads here, kind of how it looks. I will say it does get into, let's see, reproduction. It has animal reproduction and, let me get forward here a little further. Human reproduction, gestation and birth, genes and DNA, variation, inheritance, evolution. Those are some of the topics in the life science. I'll kind of flip through and just show you a little bit of some of the rest. Those are topics that tend to be of interest to some and not of interest to others. So that's kind of what the book looks like. And at first glance, I thought the workbooks followed it page by page. That's how it starts out. So this is the grades 2 to 5. So for the section in the book over here for how science works, there's a two-page spread, a workbook for how science works. And there is the same thing in the grades 6 to 8. So that's how that one looks. And let me show you the other one. It'd be nice if I could have them both open at the same time, wouldn't it? There we go. All right, so here is grade 6 to 8. And here is grades, what did I say? 2 to 5. And for the first section, they go page by page. So both books have working scientifically. Both books have fields of science and how engineering works. Once it gets into kind of the life sciences, it changes a little bit. In the younger one, it goes into what is life, and the older one, it goes into cells, I believe. It tells you at the bottom of the page here what pages in the book that this corresponds with. So not every page in here has a workbook page in both workbooks. For example, in the kind of reproduction area, the grades 2 to 5 does not have the human reproduction. I don't think it goes through, let me get to it. Let's see. I believe it does the life cycle of an amphibian. Let me see. Okay, we have animal reproduction. Yeah, and then the life cycle of mammals, the life cycle of bird, how eggs work, life cycle of amphibians and insects, and then growth and development. So some of the pages match up with here, like animal reproduction. That one, that one, that one. But when we get into human reproduction, the 2 to 5 does not have workbook pages for that, but the grade 6 to 8 one does. So you can see there. And so down here it says this goes with pages 70 to 71, and that goes with pages 72 to 73. So anyway, I thought it was interesting. I don't think we'll end up using this, but I do feel like this could work for a lot of homeschoolers, depending on how you homeschool. I thought that this could be something that would be useful. I don't think it's going to work the way that I want it to work, but I do think it looks pretty cool. So I just wanted to share that with you. And yeah, I think the workbooks are newer. The book was 2018, but I think the workbooks 2021, so they're a little bit newer. So anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. If you have any questions, let me know.